All right, so here we are working on our vet career paths, really. And I did vet specifically because typically that's what we see our companion animal careers being in. And while there are other things, you could be a dog trainer, for example, or like a breeder. But specifically, if you want to be hands-on with the animals, this is another way that you could do it that's more common. So I'm just going to talk about a couple of these careers that you can go into. So we have food animal veterinarian, we have physical therapist, and then we have like vet tech, small animal, and we have large animal vets. So I'm just going to talk about a couple of these. One that's a little bit less common, I guess, is an animal physical therapist. And these are going to do their best to help the animal, help alleviate pain in animals. If they have joint pain, if they're going to help rehab back broken bones and do checkups. And you can see here that they utilize laser therapy, ultrasound, shock waves. That's something that is a bit more interesting. They will communicate with clients about the veterinarians to agree with rehabilitation plan. So like I said, if you have an animal who maybe went through something a little bit more harsh and not as great for their body, and they're in pain, they're going to help alleviate that pain. So you can do this with a master's or bachelor's degree. You need to have different emphases in this specialty. So you have to have some sort of specific background education with physical therapy before you can work with the animals. You will also see that they are in a good job market. One story that I guess I could share with you guys is that my cousin has a dog who's a little overweight and he's got some bad joints and he's old. So she takes him to a physical therapist and they put him in like a bathtub with a treadmill, and then he just walks because that water helps alleviate the pressure in his joints and it helps get him moving and keeps him mobile. So that's something that you would do as an animal physical therapist. All right, let's move on to the next thing. I want to talk about being a vet tech or a veterinary technician. This is a little bit more common of a career. This is something that you can go to MATC for and do like a 2-year education, and then you're a vet tech. And it's really great, and I know that people love to do it because you don't have to do 8 years of school to be a veterinarian, but you're also very hands-on with animals and you're involved in that animal care, which is what you would obviously be interested in if this was a career that you wanted to go into. So these are the different responsibilities that you'll do. You'll expose the animal and develop x-rays. You'll help give shots. You'll take their vital signs, and you'll work with the veterinarian to give the animal the best care that you can. And obviously I said that again, you need an associate's degree for it. So it's a really great career to go into, and I know that it is very common. So those are just a couple of things that I wanted to touch on with you guys, different ways that you can be involved in companion animal care. And like I said, one's a little more common and one is a little more unique. So just giving you guys a different perspective on different careers that you can have in companion animal care.